Morning you lovely lot, welcome to another video on the channel. I'm off to the pool. I'm off to do my first test before training begins next week. So I've just finished in the pool and finished my swim test, the CSS swim test. Now, if you're new to triathlon and you don't know what that is, it just stands for critical swim speed. And all it is 2 tests over 400 meters and 200 meters where you do a time trial. And the idea of that, I suppose, is really to give you a benchmark, something to work around so that you can set your pace, what your current sort of swim speed is. And hopefully through, I suppose, increased fitness and swim training, that time should come down over the season. You do have to test it fairly regularly. So I'm glad it's out of the way. They're not easy efforts. I did feel the fire in my belly during that, and so now I've got a benchmark. I think it was 6:41 and then 3:11 for the 200. So it's not brilliant, but that's where I'm currently at, and I don't need to be in top swim shape at the moment, and that hopefully will come over the season. Now I don't know if you can see on that, it's brilliant goggle eyes. Now if anyone watched one of my previous videos, you'll know what I'm talking about here, but I bought a pair of the Magic 5 goggles a few weeks ago, and I've been trying those out. Now I didn't wear them this morning for a very good reason, and I'm going to come back to that video. I'm not going to go into too much depth, but I will give my thoughts around those goggles and how I'm getting on with them. But if you've not seen the previous video, I'll link to it above, so go check that out. Morning guys, Sunday morning now, and I'm out for a quick spin, an hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that. But it's the day after the CSS test, and next week sees me start my official triathlon training with Total Tri Training and my coach. Really excited about it, actually. Really looking forward to it. Getting started. I feel like I'm ready. I'm raring to go. So yeah, I'll try and document some of that this week, but I have no idea when this video is going out. Probably the end of the week sometime. So my Training Peaks account this week has been populated with the sessions, and I had a chat with Phil during the week around the approach again over the next few weeks. I think what I am seeing is that communication is going to be important. This is going to be key. Communicating around the sessions coming up, making sure you understand them, making sure you put across your updates for the following week, what your work commitments are, what your family commitments are. All of that is really needed for the coach to plan your sessions and make them fit with your life, I suppose. Now it's obviously going to take a few weeks around figuring out what the best days for me to do certain workouts on, that kind of thing, but when my plan came across this week, I was really excited to see it and check it out. You'll see on it that each session does have a number of notes to look through. Now what I am noticing is that it's important that you read through those sessions and make sure you understand the workouts. And there's been 1 or 2 workouts where I've been a little bit hazy about, and it's important that you ask about those and clarify those, because if you're going to make the best out of this plan and execute those sessions well, then you are going to need to understand what you're doing in them. So this evening I have the first of 2 bike tests this week. This is going to be my 3-minute critical power, and this is the first that I'm doing with Total Tri Training online on Zwift. I've come on super early to try and get it set up and make sure everything was right, and believe it or not, yesterday I changed the battery on the motherboard in my computer and it won't bloody work. For some reason it won't boot. I'll have to look at that another day. I've had to install it on my laptop. I'm just about to go on now and get this done. We'll see how it goes.
Baby, it's whatever. All this ever about you long gone, it don't matter.
10 seconds if you don't bother changing the gear. because you spin up a little bit. Oh.
If you don't play that for me, I'm out of it, I'm out of it. I lick my gun and then I'm done. I'm out of it, I'm out of it. Need no man to tell me you're no good. I'm brushing the weight of you, of my shoulders. Done with my cigarette, and when all the smoke is clear, I'm brushing the weight of you, the weight of you, the weight of you. Don't need a no
Okay, so that's the power test just done. Not done a 3 power test before, so it's pretty hard to know how to gauge it, I suppose, but I give it my all. I didn't have anything left at the end. A few of the undulations on the climb put me off a little bit. You kind of lose your momentum a little bit, I suppose, but according to Phil, that shouldn't really make much difference. So I'm just cooling down. I'll get this uploaded to Training Peaks, and then I've got another one on Thursday. Right guys, it's Thursday and we are about to take on another test, and this is going to be a traditional FTP test, and I'm going to do it with Total Training again, online on Zwift. So it's good to know that other people are suffering with me. I'm going to have to do it on the laptop again. The computer is in bits and I'm currently reinstalling Windows on it, so yeah, set up. I might capture some of this, I might not, I'm not sure yet. You saw from the last one, I don't want to bore you with it all, so I'm going to get set up and then we'll see. God. Oh my word. Workout done. I'm not happy with that. Oh, the TT in Zwift crashed about 4 minutes in. Oh, had to restart. 4 minutes of effort in an FTP is a lot. I think it got as well as what I thought, but I don't think I had much more in the tank. That's where I'm currently at. I'll upload it all to Training Peaks. I think I'm going to leave that video here guys, so I'll probably catch up with you either the weekend or next week. Thanks for watching, and I'd appreciate if you do subscribe if you're new around here. It means a lot, and I'll see you next week with some more content.